host, it is I, Celestia, and welcome to another video. So as many of you know, or some of you at least, I've just recently graduated with a degree in BS Interior Design from, guess where? USC! 5 years of the best and the worst years of my life. And at the same time of studying interior design for 4 years, I realized that I barely decorate any of my apartments, which I find very funny because you'd think that with my degree or the career path I've chosen, I'd be more involved with designing interiors. So for today, I want to put my skills to the test. So without further ado, let's check out the newest apartment. So last week in Avakin's live stream, they previewed the Brooklyn Executive Loft. By the way, you can see the mouse I'm moving around. It's because I'm using Facebook Game Room as my platform. Decided to get the bundle in the store so I could save enough money, and it wasn't as expensive as I thought it would be. The price is actually pretty worth it if you just buy the bundle. So I decided to go buy that and use the stuff I bought in my bundles to decorate my apartment. So firstly, I'd like to do a review on the apartment, how they designed it. I personally really liked it at first glance, so I wanted to do a full in-depth look at the apartment first before we go on to decorating and furnishing it. So by any means, I do not want to insult the work of the 3D artists or any of those who designed this apartment. I just want to offer my honest opinion in the perspective of someone who did study interior design for 4 years. Right, so right off the bat, we are in the apartment. This is the Brooklyn Executive Loft, which was just released last Saturday, actually. I am with Proxima Midnight, hi, and Aisha, or never mind, or Anonymous Avakin on Instagram if you guys know who she is. So basically, the first thing I noticed about this apartment is that it's rather small. When they released it for the social spots, I imagined that there would be more rooms, but it's pretty small, so perhaps that's a reason why they could fit 16 people in it, and it wasn't much of a problem because of the size of the space. And I've also noticed that the floor is rather matted, it's not very shiny. I'm not really sure what material this is, but I imagine it's probably decorated concrete or tiles with really small tile grout. I can't really tell. I also noticed that the ceilings are high, and it is also made of hard material, and that's brick. Pretty rustic, industrial feel to it. I also noticed that the columns, I can't tell if it's concrete or if it's metal, because the finishing is like brass. I really like that, it's really pretty. I like the blend of classical and modern, so if I have a place like this, I'd be very happy. Another thing is that the beams are exposed and it has like a rustic finish to it. And also, the ceiling has a bit of a curve. It's kind of like a barrel vault, you see. Also, for the kitchen, I noticed that it's a modern kitchen. It is also really pretty in a way that it's modern in contrast to its surroundings. This one right here, this gets me a lot. The doors leading to the annex room or the bedroom, it covers the appliances in your kitchen. You need to sacrifice work in the kitchen if you want to get into the room. I think it's better if they left this area like open instead of like the sliding door going that way. They could have had like a swing door instead. So on this door, I really don't like because it has to cover the kitchen. I also noticed there are 2 doors, so if both doors are open, then you cannot use the kitchen, theoretically. But this is Avakin, so I guess I'll let that slide. Just a thought. Also, the bathroom, I believe, is absolutely enormous. It could also include a walk-in closet. So if you cannot fit your closet, you have this bathroom, it's already good enough, which I really like. You can shower here, so when you walk over here, the shower automatically turns on. I really like this part of Avakin. You can fit all your other hardware here in your storage as well, so yeah, it's really nice. I would love a place like this in real life in the city. Right now, we are going to decorate it. On to the next segment of this video. Okay, so I noticed that this apartment was apparently only 200 Avacoins, so it's basically for everybody. Anybody could afford it. So what I did was I bought a bundle in the store, and I just used the components that are within the bundle to decorate this apartment because it looks like it's really made for this place. So you can see there's an L-shaped sofa, which I really like. The color is just amazing. The design is also really nice. And the side chair is my favorite part of the entire bundle. There is also dining tables and some chairs, and as you can see, I tried to put an interactive media cabinet, but it doesn't work with the theme, so I scrapped it and put back the L-shaped sofa, which was made for this place initially. So for the coffee table, this coffee table I used in a lot of my apartments because it really is just one of my favorites. It's very modular, it really fits, it doesn't have to stand out too much. And for the rug, I wanted to be square, I want to be fluffy, so thankfully Avakin has this square and fluffy rug. Next is I started shopping for things I want to put in the apartment, like an easel, and I put it there in the corner because I'm an artist and I want that in the corner so I can paint the views outside, and a nice media cabinet that just really fits the theme. Thankfully, there's one that really works, and I really like this media cabinet because of the finishing and the design. It's just perfect. Next is I'm a sucker for lamps, so I decided to get a new type of lamp, but this one just wouldn't cooperate, so I scrapped that type of lamp because it took up too much space. And the problem with this game is also sometimes the proportions of the items, so a console table is too small and the pot's too big, so yeah, I want to put a bookshelf at the corner, but the bookshelves were also too small as compared to the media cabinet, so proportion is a big deal when it comes to design if you want your design to look great. So I scrapped that and changed it. At the very corner, I changed the media. I changed the console table into something different because I want to look different. This dining set also came with the bundle, and it looks absolutely stunning. I absolutely enjoyed this piece. It's very simple, it works, and you can see at the corner I was experimenting on the types of furniture I want to put there. In the end, I decided on a plant and my wildcat petkin. And honestly, it took long to decide what type of food I'd put on the table, which you actually shouldn't do since they're just accessories. But yeah, I took a long time to decide on the food. And also, I added a few more accessories at the corner, and yeah, a lot of other stuff, plus a yoga mat that I decided to scrap because it just didn't work with the theme either. But imagine doing yoga at that corner. For the artworks, I picked some artworks that would contrast with the walls behind them. So like the light walls will have like a more vibrant, a darker type of artwork, and the brick walls would have the lighter type that would really stand out. So for the bedroom, I put this bed first, the white bed with the blue pillows, and it looks pretty enough, but it wasn't enough for me. Plus the carpet or the rug underneath it, at first I really liked it, but then when I put the ottoman, it looked a bit too noisy. So visual noise is also quite important when designing space. So and also contrast, so it was too noisy, so I decided to get a new type of bed that matched with the preview image for this apartment. I wonder why it wasn't actually included in the pack, but this bed was actually already made before, so you can see me looking for a new type of rug to change the other one. So I decided with this zigzag one because it kind of fits well with the ottoman, and I decided to get the ottoman because the bed is apparently a queen, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It could be a king, I'm not really sure. And the side tables look a little bit too small, so I also changed that. My Avakin is a stylist or makeup artist and also an artist, and she wants this place to be able to do all her work and her be able to arrange her wardrobe in her way. So I changed the side tables because they were too small and disproportionate to the size of the bed. So yeah, there's that. And for the accessories of this bedroom, I also included the Shoutcast radio so I can play music, and at the corner another piece of artwork that's contrasting to the wall, which worked perfectly fine. So for the bathroom, since it's very big, I decided to also put my closet in it, but first things first, I wanted to get some hardware and appliances, yes. So I got a mirror because I didn't think I had a mirror, so I had to buy one. And this sink I already had in my inventory, but it didn't fit well with my theme, so I bought a new sink that's also interactive, and I put it there at the corner because I wanted my I wanted my toilet to be directly beside the shower. So when I first put this small toilet, I thought it was too small. It was disproportionate to the sink, so I had to get a new one, only to find that it's also the same size, and I was pretty disappointed. But it's fine. I think it's slightly bigger. For the I placed the tub right there and not flush the wall, I mean the corner, because it is not very level with the ledge. So I decided to just put a plant there at the corner, and then my large wardrobe where I can put all my bathrobes and my clothes, I also put there at that side of the wall, and the accessories, and me just looking around and testing everything out. So there you have it. We finished decorating our apartment. So if you guys like this video and want to see more, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and also subscribe to Avakin Officials, because they plan to release a live stream weekly and they have amazing content for you guys. Also follow me on social media. If you like this type of video or you want to see some more from me, you can go ahead and leave a comment as well on what you want to see from me next. So it would really help, because I'm just starting and this is entirely new to me. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all next time. Adios!